திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும் அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
ஹாப்பி ஆனிவர்சரி.
நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும் அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
ஹாப்பி ஆனிவர்சரி.
நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும் அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
ஹாப்பி ஆனிவர்சரி.
நியூ ரங்கநாத் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும் அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கராஜ் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம், நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
ஹாப்பி ஆனிவர்சரி.
நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கராஜ் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும். அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கராஜ் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102. தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கனாஸ் தங்க சுரங்கம். மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ் 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட் C102. திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கனாஸ் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும். அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கனாஸ் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட் C102.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now Centralite decided to field and St. John's is batting. And the batsmen's Prasant and I don't know the other one. The bowler's name is Raja is bowling from Centurion is facing, yes. Prasad and Centurion batting for St. John's College. And under 40 game started, Central College is fielding. And the bowler from the east end is Raja. That was a good one of the good balls by Raja. The first over, ball by Centralites. Raja is bowling from the east end. That was a good ball. No run scored by St. John's College. Beautiful evening again, sun shining, nice weather. Beautiful evening for St. John's to bat and Central College to field. Yes, they decided to play 30 overs due to the time restraining. So each team playing 30 overs game. Raja continues ball from east end. That was the up in the air ball. Raja underneath. Cotton ball by Raja. St. John's loses the first wicket. St. John's lost the first wicket. Bowled by Raja and caught by Raja by Centralites. That's right. Both are same. Cotton ball, Central College. And the St. John's lost the first wicket. And first over, first wicket. And the total run is 1 run. So the batsman going in for St. John's is Sudesh. Batsman in is Sudesh going in for St. John's. 1 wicket down, 1 run. So Sudesh is going to face Raja. Raja is bowling from the east end. Okay. All set to go, Raja. That was an LBW appeal, bowled by Raja, and his umpire says, nope, not out. So St. John's survived. That was an appeal from St. Kitts for LBW. Raja continues to bowl from the east end. Batsman waiting to go back to the crease. They had a chat in the middle of the matting. And now is that was a quick run. Senor, narrow escape. Narrow escape for the quick run made by Sanyons. Now the new bowler, Sarvendran bowling. Sanyon just tried to do a run and they made it. That was left out. No run scored. No batting done by Sanyons. Ball caught by the wicketkeeper. Going back to the bowler. That was the end of the ball. No run scored. Back to the keeper. And the ball back to the bowler. Next ball. College. I think they got a hit on the offside. And they made a run. So one more run, John's College. The score is now 3 runs for 1 wicket. The St. John's is 4 runs for 1 wicket. That was missed. Looked like 1 runs. Is it leg by? I believe so. Waiting for, that was a white ball. White ball plus a run. So that makes St. John's 2 more runs. The other ball missed. Caught behind. No, not caught behind. The wicketkeeper took the ball. No run scored. Well played, no runs again. So this ball was bowled well. St. John's batsman defended and no run scored. Going to be the last ball of the over. Last ball bowled. And is passed by wicketkeeper. St. John's got 1 more run. End of the over. And it's leg by. So as 7 runs for 1 wicket, St. John's College. the next over going to be in place. Who's the bowler next? Sorry. Raja. Raja back to ball. Raja start bowling again on the east end. That was the ball and a no run. No run scored on this one. St. John remained the same score. So Raja is going back to his run-up point, bowling from the east end. Next ball, and just knock it down the leg side, and they had one more scored by St. John's College out of Raja's over. Starting steady batting with St. John's College, they lost their first wicket. And it's played down by St. John's, and one more run. That was a quick run. They made it. So now 9 runs scored by St. John's College for 1 wicket. 9 runs for 1 wicket, St. John's College. Raja is on his run-up. And that was pushed to the leg side again, and one more run for St. John's. So that makes St. John's the 10 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. St. John's is on 10 runs, lost of 1 wicket. Next ball to be bowled by Raja. And that ball played on the onside, offside actually, and scored 1 run. So that gives total goes up 1 more run for the St. John's College, lost of 1 wicket. That ball goes straight to the wicket keeper, and that's the end of Raja's the other over, I believe. So St. John's College is now 3 overs done, 11 runs. 1 wicket, 3 overs done, 11 runs. So yeah. Next bowler is Sarvendran, as we call it, Sarva. Sarva is again still the batting is Sendran Suresh. So total is still on 11 runs. 11 runs. Selva is going to bowl from the east end. 1 wicket for 11 runs, St. John's College. First ball, and no run. Ramanan, right? No run. That was a hit on the offside, almost to the line, but they had St. John's had to have 2 runs. It was a hit, but it didn't reach the boundary line, so they were able to make 2 more runs. St. John's increased the score by 2 more runs. Next ball is bowled by Ramanan. And St. John's played on their offside and able to get 1 more run. So far, St. John's has lost 1 wicket and able to get, is it 11 runs? 14 runs. 1 wicket for 14 runs, St. John's College. Next ball, they tried to get 1 run, but it'll make it good fielding by Central Lights and back to the keeper and keep the batsman back on the bay. No run scored. Ramanan continues to go back to his run up from the east end. Next ball, ball by Ramanan and no run. Next ball by Ramanan. Offside hitting St. John's College. Looks like almost to the boundary line, but the fielder was behind the ball and able to cut it down for 2 runs. So St. John's College, 2 more runs. And that's the end of Ramanan's over. So St. John's College at the moment is 1 wicket for 16 runs. And that's the 4 overs. Now the next bowler is going to be Raja, bowling from the east end. You know why they decided to bowl from same end? So Raja from the east end. That was a try to hit, and that was an appeal from the lights, but no umpire decision is not answerable call. So St. John's remained at the same score with a 1 wicket down, and is 4 overs done. Next ball, Raja from east end. It was a ball hit by St. John's on the offside, and they're able to get 1 more run. It was up in the air, but not hard enough to go over the rope or anything. So he managed to get one more run for St. John's. Raja is continuing to bowl from the east end. That was a good hit by St. John's. Going on the onside, like a nice cover shot. Able to get runs. Waiting for the next ball. Raja continues to bowl. That was a ball played down at the front leg. And it's an appeal again. And it's a no by the umpire. It's appeal by Central College, but it's no go. Raja continuing to bowl from the east end. Next ball. And apparently he hit his gloves or the bat and it's caught. And the St. John loses his second wicket. St. John lost his second wicket for what caught by the name. Couldn't get the name. So St. John's is on the second wicket, fell down, and for the total of runs, 19 runs. 19 runs for 2 wickets. And we would like to get the fielder's name for the catch. Thank you. It's caught by Parthiban. The St. John's lost the second wicket. Bowled by Raja, caught by Parthiban. Raja will continue to bowl from the east end. Facing batsman. Batsman face one. Face one. George man. Raja bowled and it's no run. So that was a good over by Raja. He got a wicket. And St. John's lost the second wicket. So good over by Raja. And now going to be the 5 overs, 2 wickets for 19 runs. 5 overs, 2 wickets for 19 runs, St. John's College.
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம், நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 Steels Avenue East, C102.
He's He's going to ball from the west end. Ram to ball the next over from the west end. So St. John's College still 19 runs, 2 wickets, 5 overs. That was the first ball from Ramanan. Went behind the wicket. And the St. John's College is making the second run. Running between wickets. Call for third run? No. So 2 more runs for St. John's College. For Ramanan's over there. Ramanan on his second ball from the west end. Second ball, and it's well ball. Batman tried to play the stroke, missed, went in the wicket, and keeper got the ball and passed it down to the bowler back again. Next ball by Ramanan. Ball, well ball again. That was an appeal, but no response. Is it 21 runs, 2 wickets, 5 overs. That was a full ball. Hit on the offside. 1 more run for St. John's College. Ramanan continues to bowl from the west end. That's an appeal again for the front leg. The umpire decision is no. So St. John's remains at the same runs with 2 wicket loss. 1 more ball for Ramanan for this end of the over. And that was ball, and a no run went behind the no run scored, St. John's.
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
So looks like Raja is coming back to ball from the west end for the next over. 22 runs. Raja's next ball. St. John's College couldn't score any runs. It's defense. Back on the matting. No runs. Raja continues to bowl from the west end. Next ball is ball by Raja again. And was same thing, is no strokes played it down, no runs scored by St. John's. Raja's next ball, kind of, he couldn't complete the circle. It went behind him, so it's call it as a dead ball. He's going back, run up to ball the next ball. Next ball by Raja, and hit on the offside, and St. John's had moved one more run. Raja on his run up. Ball into the ball. Well played down by St. John's. No run scored. Look like the Raja's coming up on his run up. Very well ball, but it's batsman tried to slip it down from the leg side, and they got two more runs. Jones move up two more runs, and that will be bring the total to 2 wickets for 25 runs. St. John's is 2 wickets for 25 runs, 6 overs. Raja's next ball, same thing. The batsman slip it down from the leg side, and they got 2 more runs. So that brings 25, 26, 27 for 2 wickets and 6 overs. 7 overs now. Now with the 7 overs, Raja's over is over now. The next bowler will be on Centre College western side. Look like Ramanan going to go ball in the next over. Ramanan first ball, and St. John's able to get 1 more run. Knock it down to the side, and they changed. The batsman came to the other end, and get 1 more run for St. John's College. So that would be 28 for 2 wickets, 7 overs. $28 runs, 2 wickets for 7 overs. It's a change in field. Ramanan setting up somebody from onside to offside, and they're back in same spot again. Getting ready for some readjustment on the fielding. And Ramanan ready to bowl his next ball. till 28. And no run. Ramanan's next ball was bowled and no runs scored. St. John's College remains at 28 for 2 wickets. Cheering party has warmed up now. You can hear some noise coming up. Ramanan's other ball. St. John's were not able to score any runs. Ramana is continuing to bowl from the west end. St. John's still remains at 28 for 2 wickets for 7 overs. Next ball by Ramanan. Batsman hit up on the leg side. But couldn't make any run. It was fielded by Centralite. No run scored on this ball. Waiting for the next ball to be bowled by Ramanan. Next ball on the offside. Batsman tap it down the offside and able to make a single run. Waiting for the next ball to bowl by Ramanan. St. John slow and steady, trying to move the score up. That was on the offside, hit by Janian. One more run scored. St. John's moved one more run, and that was end of Ramanan's over. And the scores come to 30 for 2 wickets, 8 overs. St. College at the moment, 30 for 2 wickets, 8 overs. That was the last over ball by Ramanan. Batsman trying to get some refreshment. And weather is not too hot at the moment. Looking a nice little breeze coming in. It will be a nice condition for the bowlers and batsmen to be in the middle of the field. And now we can hear the cheering party is on and fully drum noises coming up. So maybe I should be stop announcing and go and do some dancing, I guess. Who's the next bowler? Prasanna. Next bowler on Central College on from West End is Prasanna. Prasanna on the next ball, first ball, no run scored. This is Prasanna's first ball is no run scored. St. John's remains at the same score with the 2 wickets down. Next ball by Prasanna. An appeal was made and it's leg side of the batsman, and umpire says no. So next ball will be bowled by Prasanna from the West End. Next ball ready to go. Ball by Prasanna. Oh yes, that was a shot and a quick run was made. The batsman hit it on the Extra square leg there, not the square leg off, and able to make a 1 run. Prasannath continues to bowl from the west end. A ball and a hit on his leg side. Looks like they're going for 2 runs. Second run was made. So St. John's is moving up 2 more runs. Prasannath will be bowling his next ball from the west end. Next ball. They hit the pads. There was an appeal, but it doesn't look like it's any go. So he will continue to bowl from the west end, Prasannath. Next ball. Ready to go. Almost a full ball. The batsman hit on the leg side. And going towards the boundary line, there's a fielder. And they able to get 2 more runs. St. John's got 2 more runs. And Prasannath, that's the end of the over. The score moved to 35 for 2 wickets and the 9th over. 35 for 2 wickets, the 9th over. And handing over to Anton.
Thank you, Mano. Viewers, you are viewing the regular game between Jaffna Central College and St. John's College Jaffna. Now St. John's batting first. Now they are the score of 35 runs for 2 wickets in the 9th over. Senduran is facing. The next ball, the drive on the offside, no run taken. Senduran is facing the next ball. And it was, I think it's a bye run. They have collected 1 run. It's a bye. St. John's is up by 1 run. Lot of music is going on at Sunny Park at the end. Everyone is welcome here to Sunnybrook Park at Leslie and Eglinton. Again, it's a 1 run scored by St. John's. Now Senduran facing. It's a glorious shot through the mid on, and it's a 6 runs. Senduran has scored a 6 runs for St. John's College Jaffna. Sindhuran offers a stroke. There is no run. Next ball faced by Sindhuran. It's a defensive shot. No run taken. Huh? 43 runs St. John's College for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Sindhuran facing Krishan is facing the next ball. It's a defensive shot. The scenario here in Sunnybrook Park is very quiet. No run taken in the next ball. The ball didn't hit the bat. Krishan on the facing the next ball now. One run taken from the next ball. Prasanna bowling to Krishan. The dot ball again. End of the over. St. John's College at the 11th over, 44 runs for 2 wickets. It's a 30 overs a side game. Now the new over starting. It is starting by Nidarshan from Jaffna Central College. The batsman facing is Senduran. Next ball. It's an offside stroke by Senduran. And 2 runs taken. And it's 46 runs for St. John's College against Jaffna Centre College in their under 40 game at Sunnybrook Park. He was bowled. St. John's now losing their 3rd wicket. Senduran. Bowled by Prasanna. Sorry, by Nidarshan. For 23 runs. Now the new batsman to go in is Murali. பரியோவான் யாழ் மத்திய கழிவுகளுக்கு இடையிலான 40 வயதுக்கு உட்பட்டவர்களான 3வது போட்டி சனி புரூக் மைதானத்திலே நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. இப்பொழுது முதலில் துடுப்படுத்த ஆடும் பரியோவான் கல்லூரி 46 ஓட்டங்களை இழந்துள்ளது. சூரியகுமார் Okay. Again, 1 down is taken. Krishan is facing the next ball from the east end. Stroke offered on the onside. 1 run taken by St. John's. It's a beautiful afternoon at Sunnybrook Park. Again, the ball was pushed by Muralidharan on the onside, on the offside. "49 runs for 3 wickets. St. John's College at the 11 overs. I think the last ball on the 11th over. Faced by Kishan. The off-drive stroke offered and St. John's took 1 run there. Twelfth over is going to start on the east side end. Prasanna is going to start from the east end. The batsman facing is Kishan. 50 runs for 3 wickets. St. John's at the moment. Starting at the 12th over. Sorry, 13th over. Next ball, Kishan is facing. The offside drive, straight drive by Kishan, and they have taken 2 runs. St. John's is 53 for 3 wickets. Next ball. A stroke offered, no run is taken. Fielded ball by Jaffna Center. We need some noisy spectators here. I can see a lot of ladies and gentlemen here. All are quiet at the moment. And the young boy here by my side. We need some noisy people here. I can hear some drums going on the St. John side. Next stroke was offered by Kishan and no run taken. I hope the TV viewers, you can hear the drums sound. The typical big match sound. Next ball. Kishan has stroked on the onside. It's a beautiful stroke, a drive. They have taken 3 runs. Now, Kishan is facing the next ball from the east end. Stroke offered, no run taken. Next ball, 1 run taken. It's a white ball signaled by the umpire. 57 for 3, St. John's at the moment against Jaffna Central College at Sunnybrook Park. Next ball is faced by Murali. It's a stroke on offside. 1 run taken. Kishan is on 18. It's an unfortunate out. St. John's is losing the next wicket. The batsman strike the ball and hit the stumps on the other side, non-end. It touched, I think, the batsman's leg. It was given out. Now the next batsman in is the St. John's College captain Ajandan. Kishan is going to face the next ball. Bowler is from the east end. The last batsman out was Muralidharan. It was a shot on the offside, and it's not a boundary. I think the batsmen have taken 2 runs. Next ball facing by Kishan. It's a defensive stroke. No run taken. One run taken in the next ball. The end of the over.
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 Steels Avenue East, C102.
Be bowled. 61 runs for 3 wickets. 61 runs for 4 wickets. Now Kishan facing again. Prasanna bowling again from the east end. No run taken. Next ball, there was a stroke and 1 run taken by St. John's College. Next ball into facing. No run taken. It's a wide ball called. Next ball by Prasanna. I think it's a dead ball. Murali is facing the next ball from Prasanna. No run taken. Sorry, Ajantan is facing the bowler from the east end. Next ball from Prasanna. The stroke offered. Ball went direct to the keeper. No runs were scored. Now the atmosphere here at Sandiburuk Park is heating up a little with some drums blowing. Defensive stroke by Ajantan. Next ball, no run taken. Stroke offered. End of the over. The continue the commentary is Manavatara Singha.
Good evening. Joining back again with you guys with the St. John's College total score of 63 runs, 4 wickets, 15 over. Very well done. It's nice sunny day again. Evening getting better and better and better. I think they're going to take a break. The feeders are walking. Umpires coming. A short break, and we'll be joining with you all in a moment. 14th over done.
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம், நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்க சுரங்கம், Markham and Steels, 6055 Steels Avenue East, C102.
Most of the seniors people here, and Mr. Surya Kumar Kulanathan and all
திருமணத்திற்கான தாலி கொடிகளை மிக மிக குறைந்த விலையில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள கனடாவில் ராசியான ஒரே இடம் நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி மட்டுமே. மேலும் உங்கள் பழைய தங்க நகைகளை அதிகூடிய விலைக்கு வாங்கப்படும். அனைத்து நகைகளும் மிகவும் குறைவாக சிங்கப்பூர், துபாய் விலையிலேயே பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம். ஒருமுறை வந்து பாருங்கள், அதிர்ஷ்டம் உங்கள் வீடு தேடி வரும். அன்புடன் உங்களை அழைப்பது நியூ ரங்கநாத் ஜுவல்லரி, மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 ஸ்டீல்ஸ் அவென்யூ ஈஸ்ட், C102.
Memory of these trophies are ready and set to go. So we'll be joining back to you pretty soon. Take it easy. We'll be back with you in a minute. Thank you. Move towards the which side St. John's College flags and all the drum players. Let me walk around here the field, and who knows that the and I was service. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The game is ready to start again. Umpire walking in. Come the umpires again. Thank you. Okay, guys, the game is getting ready to start. The umpires walking in the field, followed by the fielders of Central Lights and the batsmen from St. John's College. So we'll be continuing playing this game with St. John's losing the 4 wickets for 63 runs and 14 over done. Waiting for the next overs to start commencing. When they get to in the middle of the umpires set the position, fielders in position, will begin the game. The weather is beautiful, keeping up very well. Nice wind blowing. All the rain and everything stopped. Beautiful weather now. Yep, back on it. Let me see whether the fielders are ready. Both the batsmen are inside. The batsmen's name are Ajantan and Krishan. Ajantan and Krishan is at the pitch now. St. John's College, Ajantan and Krishnan is going to bat. And they have the partnership going so far. And Central Lights are setting the field again. Will be start bowling. Central College from the west end. Ramanan going to start bowling. Ramanan going to bowl to Doshan. Krishan, sorry. Krishan. Ramanan going to bowl to Krishan. Krishan is facing Ramanan. The next ball is bowled. Next ball bowled and no run. So St. John's remain the same score. 16th. Yeah, number 50 scored 50. Whatever, age 50. 6 runs, 4 wickets, 15 overs. Okay, waiting for the next ball. Ramanan on his run up. Bowling to Ajantan. Ajantan scored one more run. So St. John's moving up by one more run. By 1 run scored by Ajantan for Ramanan ball at this time. On my Ramanan next ball. One more run for St. John's College. Tried for the second one, didn't go. So stayed with more run. St. John's at the 4th wicket scored one more run. And then the total brings up to 66. 66 runs for 4 wickets. Wow. Ajantan scoring 4 more runs on his offside hit all the way up to the boundary line pass. 4 more runs for Ajantan. Come to St. John's. Hello? Oh. Missing runs. 4 wickets, St. John's. 63 runs, 15 overs. Okay. Bowling change on central side. Next, the bowler continues to bowl from the west end is Kartiban. And batsman facing is Ajantan. Well ball, Kartiban. Ajantan tried to play a defensive stroke, and that ball beat him. When yes. Oh. Next ball, and Ajantan hit again on the off his offside. And one more run. One more run for Ajantan. There we go. Next ball, and then one more run. The score is moving up. Slow and steady for St. John's. Currently the score is 73, 4 wickets, 15 over. 73, 4 wickets, 15 over. Next ball, ready. Ajantan ready to face. And almost missed it. Almost missed it. Looks like a well ball. Center College. They kept the batsman on bay. No run scored on this ball. So Ramanan continues to bowl from the west end. it's a full ball. Arjun then played on his offside. One more. Arjun then able to get one more run. That was the end of the over. We'll wait and see who is the next bowler is going to be. Arbo. Who is the bowler? Kadivana. So this one Kathiban. Kathiban going to bowl from the west end. And the score is at 25 for 4 wickets. Kathiban continues to bowl and facing Ajantan. The last ball was no score. Next ball and well hit. Ajantan hit over the head as a fielder on the boundary line, and they were able to get only one run. So Ajantan add up to his total one more run. St. John's move up one more run. Ajantan on a 9 run. Oh, there was a placing shot, I believe. I can call it as a placing shot by St. John's. The ball dropped in the no man island, and they escaped with 1 run and no fielders in there. Next ball. Very well played. Tried to take 1 run, but they kept him on the bay. St. Couldn't get any more run on that ball. Ramanan's next. And it was a ground hit. Straight on the offside. No run. Well fielded. Went straight to the fielder. Unable to make any score. Next ball. Played it down. St. John's remains no scoring, and that's end of Ramanan's over. Parthiban's over. So 76 for 4 wickets. St. John's at the 76 for 4 wickets. The bowler Central Light keep bowling from the west end. One was called. 18 overs done. It's 77 runs for 4 wickets, 18 overs. St. John's is at 77 runs, 4 wickets. Yeah, that second ball, that the ball just bowled, so no run scored. Ball is the next run up. And batted in, and same thing. It's no run scored by St. John's. Next ball, bowler on the run up. Look like it's St. John's scoring one more run again. They're moving up. Yes, that's the only run they were able to get it. It's St. John's moved up by one more run. And the bowler is going up his run up for the next ball to be bowled and some readjustment on the fielding side. And let's see what's happened in the next ball. Ready to go. Next ball bowled and yes, there was a call for the run and no, there was a return to the bay. So no run scored at this ball also. Waiting for the ball to bowl. Argentin facing. And there we go. And it's same story. He played it down along the ground and no run scored. And that's the last ball of the over, I believe. One more ball to go. And ball. Defensive play by Argentin. No scores done. Oh, that's a one run there. Yes. With a wide, yes. So altogether in that. So 19th over done. 4 wickets gone for St. John's College. Ni 19 overs done, 4 wickets. "78 runs, 4 wickets, 19 overs." That was well fielded by the bowler. It was stopped. The batsman tried to play a straight stroke. Stopped by the bowler. Khathiban stopped the bowlers. Bowler's name is Khathiban. Here we go. Over the head. There's a fielder straight. And one more run. So Khathiban last ball was one more run. St. John's moved up to one more to score for them. Next ball, Khathiban and Argentin scored. It looks like it's on the boundary line. There's a fielder there. So they were able to, St. John's able to get 2 more runs. So added 2 more runs for Argentin. And St. John's move up 2 more runs. So looks like St. John's band is coming up alive too. You can hear the noise. Next ball is bowled. And Argentin scoring up in his offside, able to get 1 more run. Going to be the last ball of the over. And the last ball bowled, and it seemed to be no runs, and it's called wide. So obviously 1 more run moves up, and 1 more go. So next ball is bowled, and it hit on the leg side, and the ball is still traveling, but didn't make it to the boundary line, so they were able to get 1 more run, and that was the end of the over. So 20 over, 84 runs. Well. Fourth wicket done. 84 runs, 20 overs. 80 ஓட்டங்கள் 4 விக்கெட் 20 ஓவர்களை பெரியவான் கல்லூரி எடுத்துள்ளது. Getting a small water break, I guess. Fielders gather together. Batsmen, maybe it won't take more than few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, I think maximum. They'll be set back on the field, and St. John's will continue to bat. And send the
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம் நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கராஜ் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 Steels Avenue East, C102.
overs, St. John's College, 84 runs, 4 wickets lost. Next ball is bowled by the Center College, and there's no run. Yes. Batsman played it down on his onside, and down there's a fielder there, and no run was made. Another ball, and almost the same ball and same. Oh, they almost missed the run out, but they made it. One more run, run out. Next ball, Ajantan facing from center light, and he played it down on his leg side, and a quick single. They're able to get one more run. For St. John's moved up one more run, and 1 run more Ajantan. Dushan is on 30. And now I think few more runs for Dushantan. He just edged, or maybe it's a bye. 2 runs. No bye, it's a run. Yes, umpire didn't signal bye, so it's Dushantan 2 more runs. Altogether now total is 88 runs for 4 wickets. St. John's 88 for 4 wickets. Next ball bowled, and it's no run. St. John couldn't make any run for this ball, so they remain the same run, and waiting for the next ball to face. Next ball on the offside, tap it down, and they were able to get one more run. One more run to Dushan. 21 overs, 89 runs. St. John's College 29. 89, 4 wickets. from the east end. Khathiban continues to bowl for Central Lights from the east end. He's on his run-up, Kathi. Bowled. No run. There was a call for a run, but the batsman turned the runner back to the crease. Next ball. And it was a hit. On his onside. And the fielder is there, and so they were able to manage to get one more run. And I hope they're making a good partnership so far. St. John's, and there is another all the way up to the sixers, over the head. And Ajantan, one more six. Sixer called by Ajantan. 6 more runs for Ajantan. St. John's moving up, 96 for 4 wickets. That brings up Ajantan total to... How much Ajantan? 19. Ajantan moves up to 19. And another hit by Ajantan. Looks like that's going to clear the ropes at the 4 more runs. Ajantan scores another 4. 6 followed by the 4. St. John's College, Ajantan. Hey, St. John's made 100 runs for 4 wickets. St. John's on a century. St. John's scored his 100 runs. Next ball. And Ajantan keeps scoring there. That's 1 more run. Pull it on to his offside and able to make 1 more run. This pair looking pretty steady. 1 more run. The ball is up in the sky. There's a fielder underneath, and it's a caught. The St. John's lose another wicket. And it's a 5 wickets lost now. And Christian out, coming out. And the batsman, 1 run, St. John's College lost the 5th wicket. And the batsman going in. Who's that? Khathiban cotton ball. Raghulan going inside. St. John's is Raghulan. So Krishant is out for 32 runs. Krishant from St. John's scored 32 runs.
உங்கள் தூய்மையான காதலுக்கு தூய்மையான தங்கத்தை பரிசளியுங்கள். காதலின் வெளிப்பாடு தங்கம், தங்கத்தின் தாயகம், நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்கச் சுரங்கம்.
Happy anniversary.
நியூ ரங்கராஸ் தங்க சுரங்கம், மார்க்கம் அண்ட் ஸ்டீல்ஸ், 6055 Steels Avenue East, C102.
So the batsmen are Raghulan and Ajantan inside batting now for St. John's. St. John's lost the 5th wicket. So Ajantan will be facing the next ball after St. John's losing 5th wicket. Sanjeev. Who went inside? Sanjeev, right? There was an appeal. And it looked like a drop catch behind the wicket. It's not out. So St. John still remains okay, staying at 5th wicket for 101 runs, and it's about 22 overs. Next ball, and it's try to hit it, but no score. Next over. Five more balls to go. St. John's remains losing the 5th wicket. So now Ajantan has to build up a new partnership, I guess. We have St. John's 102 runs for 5 wickets. Next bowler is on the run up. And it played it down, no score. Up for the bowler, that's the last over. Yes. The bowler is on the run-up. Batsman ready to face Ajantan. And he tried to hit it on the offside, and they tried to make a run, but it's no run. So they couldn't, St. John's couldn't score any run at this ball. That was a offside hit. And the batsman's making I think Ajantan made 2 more runs. And Ajantan moves up to 2. Is it over? So that's the end of the over. And I'm going to sign off for a few minutes, and Jayantan going to take over the commentator. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Good evening, everyone. Is everybody having a good time? Yeah. Yes, the Central tent, if you're having a good time, can you shout, "Go Central"?
கனியவான் கல்லூரி நீங்கள் சந்தோஷமா இருந்தால் உங்கள் கரகோஷங்களை காட்டுங்கள்.
All right, we are starting the 23rd over. The score now is 101 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Batting at the crease for the St. John's team are Ajantan and Rahulan. Continuing the bowling is Pirasanna. After 4 overs, he has given 13 runs for no wickets. Wow, that's a nice hit that Rahulan pulls on the onside. That's a beautiful 4. Very well connected. For online viewers, if you are from any particular country, please feel free to put your comments in the YouTube channel, whichever country you're at, where you're watching, your association with St. John's or Central. Wow, lovely cut shot by Rahulan, a stylish left-handed batsman, giving St. John's a strong start on the 23rd over. 5 runs so far from 2 balls. Prasanna to Argentine. Wow. Oh, unfortunate. Prasanna strikes, right arm spinner. Argentine went for a lift on the offside, edging it to point for a catch. And Argentine gets out for 26 runs off of just 32 deliveries at a strike rate of 81.25. His 26 was made of 2 4s and 1 6. Johnny and supporters, why don't we give a round of applause for Argentine for his good innings of 26 runs. Yeah, Jude. One, 108 for 6. So quick greeting from Surya Kumar and SD Kolanathan. How are you doing, Suryana?
I am good. The match is going in rest, and we are looking after. We have to score 150 runs, and we keep it up. Okay, thank you.
Kolanana, how are you feeling?
Doing good. We had to get at least 170 runs to settle our team back.
Prasanna to the new batsman, Jude. All right. It's nicely steered onto the fine leg position. They take a single. Two balls left of this over. Prasanna to Rahulan.